Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Stable Arena on beautiful Goodman campus at beautiful Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We've got a great Lehigh women's basketball game on tap for you tonight as the 3-0 Lehigh Mountain Hawks take on the 0-3 Yale Bulldogs. So tonight we'll be bringing you once again women's basketball game, I believe our second of the year, and we expect to be a close one here tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alec Eskin. Alongside with me is Jay and Yohai, and one thing we found coming to today's game is that records, they do say something, but in terms of this game, it might not say a lot. Would you happen to agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. As we discussed, Lehigh has had kind of an easier schedule compared to Yale. So we're expecting this to be a very close game today. Probably single-digit contest. I would think at least.
Yeah, we were talking about it on the way over that we expected this to finish within 5 points, barring some wiggle room with the free throws at the end. But again, Yale is historically they're a good basketball team. Most Ivy League schools are at least semi-decent at basketball relatively compared to everyone else. And Lehigh's definitely going to have their hands full tonight. So on Lehigh, looking earlier today, in terms of offense, a lot of it has come from the shooting arm of Ella Stemmer, who's leading the way with 14 points. Who's averaging 14 points for Lehigh, which is significantly outpacing everyone else. And the person who's averaging the second most points on Lehigh is Jamie Behar. So Lehigh is going to look to run the offense through her tonight, and what she got to do in order to get this offense humming.
Yeah. Stemmer has been the leading scorer. As most of you probably know, Lehigh lost their two leading scorers from last year. Stemmer and Behar have had to sort of step up. She's gonna, shoot the three a lot, as we've talked about. She has 22 three-point attempts through her first 3 games this season, which is a lot. So she's gonna shoot it from out there, and she's also gonna look to get everyone involved too. This year it's been more of a combined effort scoring-wise for Lehigh, because, the leading scorer has 14 points with, everyone else averaging 10 or fewer. So just look for a, good combined scoring effort tonight from Lehigh.
And there you have it. So Jane's advice, I would follow it. He's almost always right. So, and on Yale's side, in terms of shooting, they have been having a rough start to the year. Like, I understand they've played St. Joe's, Pitt, and BU, but they're currently shooting 21.7 from beyond the arc, and that's a big reason why they're 0-3 so far.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's definitely a big reason why they're 0-3. They've struggled shooting. As we've mentioned, they have had a tough schedule. Look for Jenna Clark tonight to have possibly a big game. She's their leading scorer. She averages 13.3 points a game. She also averages 6.7 assists per game, which leads the team by a lot. She's their point guard, and she's a senior. She's got experience. So look for her to have a big game and try to get Yale their first win tonight.
Yeah, and currently she's the only one on the team who is shooting above 20% from beyond the arc. She is shooting a staggering 42.1% from beyond the arc. So Lehigh knows who they need to defend tonight, and it's going to be strength on strength in terms of Ella Stemmer and Jenna Clark. And before we kick off our introductions to each team and the national anthem, we'll announce the starting lineup. So for Lehigh, the starting lineups tonight are Lehigh starting tonight is number 2 Remy Sesselman, the transfer from Bucknell. Number 33 Megan O'Brien. Number 34 Lily Fandre. Number 5 Ella Stemmer, and number 31 the transfer from Fordham, Colleen McQuillan. Now for the Yale Bulldogs, number 22, Brennan McDonald. Number 1, Jenna Clark. Number 21, Kylie Capstraw. number 24, Mackenzie Egger, and number 30, Nyla McGill. So each team is now facing the flag, and we are going to get underway with our starting lineup introductions and our national anthem. Take it away.
Please stand and kindly remove your caps as we honor the United States of America, its freedoms and those who protect them with the playing of our national anthem.
There's your national anthem, and now here are your introductions.
Featuring the Yale Bulldogs and your Lehigh Mountain Hawks. And now for tonight's starting lineup. First for Yale. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Number 1, Jenna Clark. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore from West Orange, New Jersey. Number 21, Heidi Metzdal. At forward, a 6'3" senior from Natick, Massachusetts. Number 22, Brennan McDonald. At forward, a 5'11" junior from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Number 24, Mackenzie Egger. And at guard, a 5'8" junior from Charlotte, North Carolina. Number 30, Nyla McGill. The Bulldogs are coached by Delila Ashe, assisted by Amber Reisner, Helen Tao, and Hannah Early Vaughn. And now, the starters for the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. At guard, a 6' junior from Melville, New York. Number 2, Renee Sisselman. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Number 5, Ella Stemmer. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Crestfield, New Jersey. Number 31, Holly McQuillan. At forward, a 6'1" junior from Centerville, Virginia. Number 33, Megan O'Brien. And at forward, a 6'1" one sophomore from Eagan, Minnesota. Number 34, Lily Vandre. The Mountain Hawks are coached by Addie Lassier, assisted by Mike Whitney, Caitlin Presencia, and Caitlin Lewis.
All right, there are your starting lineups for today's game, ladies and gentlemen, and I can for sure say everyone's quite hyped after that Lehigh Mountain Hawk introduction that we just saw.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. I like the music, I like the video, I like the highlights, and then the fire logo at the end was a good way to cap it off.
Absolutely. And everyone's going to the center circle now to jump it up. It looks like it'll be, if I can see the number, it's going to be number 22 Brendan McDonald and number 34 Lily Vandre. And both of them are listed as forwards, not centers. So the two forwards jumping up, and who's going to win? It's going to be Yale. Egger gets the ball, she kicks it inside to McGill. McGill up and under, and blocked by O'Brien. She gets to Vandre. Vandre pushing it up court, just beyond the arc right now. Just beyond the arc is Stemmer. Back to Sesselman, right side of the court. McQuillan, top of the key, drives inside, spin move, kicks it out. Sesselman takes the three, off the mark, rebounded by Clark. Clark taking it up now, storming ahead. Faking it is Capstraw. She drives inside and gets the roll. Yale strikes first blood, 2-0. McQuillan taking up for Lehigh, almost stolen, but gets it back. Vandre gets inside O'Brien. O'Brien up and under is good. Lehigh gets it right back, 2-2. Clark taking it up now, gets above the timeline now, calmly taking it up, calling out a play. Going inside to Egger. Egger now she'll kick it back out to Clark again. Clark calling out a play, screen set by McDonald, and loses the ball and stolen by Vandre. Nice tip there by McQuillan. And Vandre now pushing up. Vandre looking inside, can't find anyone. Calling out a play. Top of the key is Stemmer. Back to Sisselman. Sisselman looking inside, can't find anyone. Forced to get to Stemmer. Stemmer pump, step back three is up and is good. Ellis Stemmer with the step back three, 5-2 Lehigh. And Clark taking it up as Egger is tying her shoe. Now she catches up with everyone else. Going inside to McDonald and stolen by Stemmer. And now she pushes it up court. Going inside and almost loses the ball. Spin move and blocked. Rebound by Lehigh. Vandre up for three. It's up and it's good. Lily Vandre continues the three-pointer for Lehigh and is 8-2 Mountain Hawks. Clark now taking up for Yale, and she'll take a three, and it'll be off the mark. Who's going to get it? It's going to be off of Sesselman. Yale will get it back, and that was a nice play there by Mackenzie Egger.
Yeah, great play there by Mackenzie Egger. Great sign for Lehigh to see a couple three-pointers go down. They've struggled this year shooting the three ball a little bit. Yeah, to get those first couple to go down is definitely a great sign.
And tipped out by McQuillan. It'll stay with Yale, but Lehigh with some aggressive defense so far and already 2 steals. Ball goes into Clark. Clark looking for a screen. Gets it to Capstraw. Capstraw gets a screen from McDonald. Trying to go inside, and it is off the mark. Actually didn't even hit the rim, and that's going to be off of Yale. I'll go to Lehigh.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Lehigh already has 2 steals. They average actually over 10 per game this year, and Yale has been prone to the turnover this year so far. They average 18 per game, so definitely something to look for in this game to see how many times Lehigh can turn them over.
McQuillan will take it up for Lehigh just beyond the timeline. Ball goes to Sessman right side. Top of the key is O'Brien. O'Brien gets to Stemmer. Stemmer now top of the key to McQuillan. Ball goes to Sesselman. Sesselman pumps. Tries to take the step back, doesn't work. Stemmer now with the ball. She makes some moves. She passes inside O'Brien. Oh, what a great pass, but Yale is able to get it back. But now Clark will take it up. Storming ahead, and she will get the easy layup. Wow. Galloping speed right there. 8-4 Lehigh now. McQuillan, she tries to take up by herself. Pass to Stemmer. Stemmer kicks out to McQuillan. On a bad pass, nobody's stolen by Yale, and Clark will now push up again. And Sesselman, nice job getting back on defense, and Lehigh is able to recover. Clark calling out a play again. Gets a screen from McDonald. And inside to McDonald, and that's going to be good. Now Yale within 2. McQuillan taking it up. Kicks out to Stemmer. Stemmer takes a mid-range jumper, and it is good. 10-6 Lehigh. Now it looks like we'll have some substitutions at the next stoppage. Clark, she'll take it up. Again, getting a screen from McDonald. Now everyone doubles her. Mid-range jumper from number 30. Nyla McGill is up and good. 10-8 Lehigh now. Stemmer gets it now. Looking inside, kicks it to McQuillan, back to Sesselman. Sesselman, she'll pop a 3, and it'll be off the mark, and that'll be off of Lehigh. And we'll have some substitutions now. Number 20, Grace Thibault comes in for number 24, Mackenzie Egger, and now number 30, and now for Lehigh, number 30, Whitney Lind, and number 22, Maddie Albrecht will come in for Remy Sesselman and Megan O'Brien. Ball goes to Cap Straw. Cap Straw takes a mid-range jumper and is off the mark, and we rebound by Lind. She'll push it now for Lehigh, and she's pushing up the court, and spin move kicks it out to Stemmer. Stemmer step back 3. That's up, and that is off the mark, and it'll be rebounded by McGill, and she will take it up for Yale. She kicks out to Clark again. She'll get the top of the key. McQuillan. Ooh. And she will drive inside and will be off the mark. Nice defense by Lynn, and she will take it up now for Lehigh, just beyond the timeline. Ball goes to Fandre. Fandre drives inside, and she will get the layup. Wow. Great job fighting through contact from Lily Fandre, and now it's 12-8 Lehigh. Clark, she will take it up now for Yale, and they're going to have another substitution at the next stoppage again. Capstraw on the right side. Looking inside, can't find anyone. She'll try to take it herself, kicks it out. McDonald, she'll take the mid-range jumper, and that'll be off the mark. And who's going to get it? It's going to be McGill, but it's going to be a foul on Yale. And that'll be on number 20, Grace Thibault.
Yeah, Grace Thibault was just trying to sort of box out, and I think she got her arm on a Lehigh player. And now we got a timeout.
First foul. That ain't our first media timeout. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. 12-8 Lehigh. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Forwards only have to go in the first quarter. Lehigh up 12-8 in this heavyweight match between themselves and Yale. And so far, it has been raining threes from Lehigh, and they have not made a lot necessarily, but they've been trying to shoot exclusively. But anyways, McQuillan, she'll take it above the timeline for Lehigh. Kicks to Albrecht. Albrecht goes to Stem at the top of the key. She gets to McQuillan. McQuillan inside, and there's no one there. Miscommunication by the Mountain Hawks, and that'll go Yale's way.
Yeah, it looked like she was just trying to find Stemmer on the backdoor cut, but Stemmer didn't go for the cut. She sort of just stayed where she was.
And now Jenna Clark will take it up once again for Yale. It's straight from Astrom. Clark drives inside, spins around, and almost a walk, but Clark will take the step back, and it'll roll in and out. McQuillan gets rebounded. Long pass to Lind, who is able to receive it and blocked it first. Looking, kicks out. McQuillan for three. It's up, and it is good. Wide open was Kai McQuillan, and Lehigh is now up 15-8. Clark will once again take it up for Yale. Takes it above the timeline at the top of the key. Gets screen from McDonald. Looking inside on the back door, can't get it. Ball goes back to Clark. Gets a screen from Astrom. Clark drives inside. Gets up over Lind, but unsuccessful. Rebound by Astrom, and that is good. 15-10, Lehigh. McQuillan pushing it up now for the Mountain Hawks. She kicks to Stemmer at the top of the key. She'll take another three, and that'll be off the mark, and it'll be rebounded by Albrecht, and she'll get the layup. 17-10 Lehigh now. And Jenna Clark has been doing a lot of the work for Yale's offense so far, and she will once again take it up for the Bulldogs. As Strom sets the screen, ball now goes to Castro. She will take a three, and that'll be good. 17-13 Mountain Hawks now, and I believe that's Yale's first made three of the night. McQuillan, she'll get to Albrecht. Albrecht inside to Behar. Behar takes Mary's jumper, and it is good. 19-13 Lehigh now, and now it's looking to become a little bit of an offensive show. Jenna Clark, she'll take it up. Screen from Astrom. Ooh, and she loses her defender. She will pass inside. McDonald takes the layup, and it is good. 19-15 Lehigh now, and McQuillan will once again take it up for the Mountain Hawks. She drives inside, and she will get the layup. And I think Abby Messier is not happy with the no call there. But regardless, it's 21-15 Mountain Hawks. Very quick response, and 1:40 left to go in the first quarter. Ball goes to Castro. She looks to drive inside, takes a mid-range jumper. It is airballed, and Lynn will get the rebound. And now she will take it up for the Mountain Hawks. She drives inside, and she will get the layup. 23-15 Mountain Hawks now. Clark will take it up for Yale once again. And now a lot of substitutions at the end of the first quarter here. Clark, she will take the step back three, and that is off the mark. Who's get the rebound? It's going to be Yale, and that's going to be a foul on Lehigh. And now that'll be on Colleen McQuillan, and she will. And there's a lot of substitutions for each team. So Allison now two's on the floor Allison now two's on the floor for each team. So it'll be number 15, Jesse Ozodo for Lehigh. Number 33, Megan O'Brien. Number 34, Lily Fandra. Number 14, Kaylee Van Epps. And that's going to be a kickball violation. And it's also Maddie Albrecht. And for Yale, it'll be Mackenzie Egger, Grace Steibel, Kristen McCann, and we'll announce the rest of them later. And ball goes to McGill. She'll kick it out. McCann drives inside, spin, fit away, mid-range jumper. It is no good. And readed by Ozodo. And she will take up for Lehigh. She kicks to Fandra at the top of the key. Albrecht pump fakes, tries to go between the legs, and it's going to be stolen by. It's going to be stolen by McCann, but the jump ball goes Lehigh's way, and they will keep the ball.
Yeah, good defense there by McCann. She poked the ball loose and then dove on the floor to try to get to it. And the next possession will go to Yale on the next jump ball.
Ozotto kicks it to Fandre just beyond the arc. Fandre. Van Epps in the corner. Gives it to Albrecht. Albrecht drives inside, kicks out to O'Brien, but that's to be a charge on Van Epps. And taking the charge, I believe, is number 24, Lola Lesmond. In her first minute of the game, she's already making an impact.
Yeah, that was a great job by her. She read where Lehigh was going there, and she took charge.
McCann will get the layup after a nice screen by Yale. It's going to be 23-17. It's going to be 23-17 now. Albrecht will try to drive inside, kicks it to Fandre at the top of the key. Gets to Van Epps. Van Epps gets to Ozotto. Ozotto gets to Albrecht. Looking inside is Albrecht. O'Brien will get now at the top of the key. Albrecht inside, and that's going to be stolen by McCann, and Clark will take it up. And she'll make a nice pass to McCann, and a lot of traffic inside, and almost stolen, but Clark gets it back. And McCann, and that'll be a three from McCann. That's going to be good at the buzzer.
Yeah, nice shot there by McCann to cut the lead to three. It kind of seemed like Lehigh was dominating that first quarter, but a 5-0 run there by Yale, and they've cut the lead to three.
23-20 now, Lehigh at the end of the first quarter. So a lot of it's been an offensive show so far. It's been a shootout, and we're going to expect more of the same. 23-20 Lehigh at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back to start off the second. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lehigh up 23-20 at the end of one, and it's been a really fast-paced game so far.
Yeah, a lot of scoring, 23-20. Not great defense, I'd say, from both sides, but very good shooting to start this game.
Clark calling out a play for Yale. McGill looking for Clark again. Clark inside to Egger. Egger will take a mid-range jumper, and that is off the mark. And it'll be Lehigh actually loses it, but who's it get back? It's going to be Lehigh.
So actually, interestingly, Lehigh probably saw that their defense wasn't great, and they actually came out in a 2-3 zone for the first possession of the second quarter.
Very interesting. McQuillan gets it to Fandre. Fandre looking inside to O'Brien, and is blocked by McCann. She will take it up. Oh, I'm sorry, McGill. She gets it to McCann now, and that's going to be a layup. And now Yale only down 1, and Yale is pushing the pace so far to start off the second quarter. McQuillan loses her footing. Stemmer for 3 now. That is up, and that is off the mark, and McCann will get it, and it'll go to, and Clark will now take it up. Clark takes a step outside beyond, just above the timeline. Clark looks inside, gets to McGill. McGill, she will try the layup, and it is going to be good. And Lehigh and Yale is their first lead of the game. They are now up 24-23. Fandre, she'll take a 3 now, and that is going to be up, and that is off the mark. And it'll be McDonald getting, it'll be Egger getting the rebound, and Clark, she will take it up. She'll go inside, and it is going to be blocked, but Yale recovers, and Lehigh gets the ball back off of a missed shot by McDonald. Fandre trying to drive inside, kicks out to Van Epps. Van Epps throws it across to Stemmer. Stemmer drives inside now, and that layup is off the mark, and that'll be off of Yale. And now some substitutions for Lehigh. Van Epps comes out. So does Stemmer in favor of Grayson Lovett and I believe Grace Lovett, and I didn't see who the other one was. O'Brien, she'll get it. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Lehigh, an illegal screen it looks like, and that's going to be on number 15, Jessie Ozotto.
Yeah, so Yale just took out Nyla McGill, who actually played really well throughout the game. A couple of steals, a couple great passes, and a couple nice shots.
Clark down to Capstraw. Capstraw gives it back to Clark now. Inside now to Thibault. She'll take the layup, and it is no good. Rebounded by O'Brien, and she'll get it to Ovoto. I'm sorry, Ozotto, and McQuillan will get the ball now. She'll try drive inside. She'll try the layup, and it is no good. Rebound by Lesmond. And a little bit of a drought here for the Mountain Hawks to start off the second quarter. Clark now will get it. She'll get a screen from Thibault. She kicks it out now to Capstraw. She calls for a screen inside to Thibault, and she will not get the layup, and that will be rebounded by Lehigh. Ozotto. Again, looking inside, gets to Fandre. Fandre gets it to, and now goes back to Ovoto, to Ozotto. O'Brien gets, and that's gonna be tipped, but Ozotto gets it back. McQuillan loses it, and I'll go back to Yale, and Clark will push it up now, and she will try the Euro step layup, and that is good. And now Yale up by 3, 26-23. O'Brien at the top of the key. Gets to Ozotto, looking inside, and that's going to be off of Yale. And now some substitutions for both teams. Lind and Sessom will come back in for Lehigh in favor for McQuillan and Fandre. And looks like that Egger will take a seat in favor of Astrom. Ozotto looks inside, loses her footing, and Sesselman gets it. And O'Brien, she'll get the ball top the key, looking for someone inside, can't find anyone. Ball goes to Sesselman now. She'll take the layup, and that's going to be a foul, and one. Remy Sesselman ends a job for Lehigh and gets the N1 with a chance to tie it back up.
Yeah, good strong finish there by Sesselman. As you mentioned, Lehigh was kind of in a drought to start this second quarter before that, so definitely a big play there. Let's see if she could finish it off here with the free throw.
Free throw's up, and that is off the mark. And who's going to be off? It's going to be off of Yale.
Yeah, great hustle there by Whitney Land for Lehigh on the free throw miss.
Ozotto inbound it. Ball goes to Lovett. Lovett kicks out to O'Brien. O'Brien takes it 3. It's up, and it is no good. And Clark, she'll push up again for Yale, and she's pushing the pace. Lesmond takes, she will pump fake, but she will not take the 3. Inside now to That is up, and that is blocked by O'Brien. McDonald got her shot blocked, and now Lynn will take it up for the Mountain Hawks. She takes a spin, and that's going to be a walk. Or no, it's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to stay Lehigh. That's going to stay with Lehigh, actually.
Yeah, so it seems like in the early going, Yale has made an effort to get the ball inside on offense. It seems like they think they have an advantage there over Lehigh.
Van Epps now goes to top of the key for O'Brien. She'll pump fake. Spin move. She'll try and drive inside. Kicks out to Lynn. Lynn spin move. Inside O'Brien, and she'll get fouled, and she'll get 2 shots to the line. A hard hip check there from Clara Astrom, and that's her second foul of the game.
Yeah, she kind of undercut her there. That was a great pass by Lynn to set that up. It looks like we got a substitution here for Yale. Looks like number 24, Mackenzie Egger, is coming back into the game.
So Mackenzie Egger will come in the game for Clara Astrom. O'Brien's first shot is up, and that is off the mark, off back iron.
Yeah, a couple missed free throws here by Lehigh.
And that could be a killer coming. That could be a killer at the end. O'Brien's second free throw, that's up, and that is good. And Lehigh ties it up 26-26. Ball goes into Capstraw. Now goes back to Egger. Capstraw, she takes out this time for Yale. She will drive inside, and it'll be off the mark, and McDonald gets it back, but she will miss, and Lynn gets the rebound, and she'll get it to Ozotto. Ozotto pushing it up now. She looks to drive inside, and she will miss the layup, and it'll go back to McDonald. And now once again, Clark take it up, and Yale definitely pushing the pace here. Clark gets a screen. Spin, kicks out to Capstraw. Capstraw calling for a screen. She'll get from Egger. Gets to Lesman for 3. That's up, and that is way off the mark. And Sisson will get the rebound. She will take it from the Mountain Hawks. Looking inside, and she finds wide open O'Brien, who makes a layup. Lehigh gets the lead back 28-26. Clark will once again take it up. It looks like she's trying to calm things down. Gets a screen from Egger. She takes mid-range jumper, and that is off the mark, and that'll go to Ozotto for the rebound. And she will take up the Mountain Hawks now. Looking inside, Euro step, and that is blocked. But Egger stepped out of bounds, and we're gonna have immediate timeout before Lehigh inbounds the ball. So an entertaining start to the second quarter so far. 28-26 Lehigh, 4:34 left to go. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lehigh up 28-26 at 4:34 up here in the second quarter, actually. And Jay and I were just talking about this over the break. We were talking about the turnovers coming into this game and how Yale has racked them up so far this year. And currently, Lehigh has 7 turnovers compared to Yale's 3, and that's a big reason why this game has been as close as it is.
Right, yeah, Yale's done a good job of taking care of the ball, while Lehigh has had some sloppy passes in the beginning of this game.
And we have a foul being called, and that's going to be on number 20, Grace Thibault.
Yeah, I didn't see too much contact there, but, they called it.
Yeah. Ball goes to the top of the key for Fandre. Fandre drives inside. She tries layup and is off the mark, and Thibault gets the rebound. Clark now will take it up again for Yale. Capstraw gets it. Calls for a screen. Looking inside now, goes to Thibault. She tries layup and is off the mark, and now rebounded by McQuillan, and she will push it for Lehigh. McQuillan passes to Bayer, wide open, and gets the layup. 30-26 Lehigh now, with just under 4. Clark now calling out a play as Egger needs to catch up, tying her shoe. And Egger will now set the screen. Clark drives inside, and she'll breeze by Behar to get the layup. McQuillan now will take it up for the Mountain Hawks. She'll go to the corner, and she throws it away, and that's going to be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, another turnover there for Lehigh.
And that's going to be their 8th of the day, and this was kind of a problem last year, too, and Sisselman and Van Epps took a seat for Albrecht and Stemmer. Clark will get the ball now after the inbound from Egger. Egger sets the screen. Clark kicks it out to Capstraw. She'll get a screen from McDonald. Capstraw drives inside, takes a wild layup, but luckily McDonald gets the rebound. Ball goes to Clark. 7 seconds left. Clark gets inside McDonald, who is wide open, but misses the layup. And Behar get the rebound, and that's a big opportunity miss for Yale. Now Fandre gets the ball inside, and that's going to be a foul on Yale. And that'll be on number 21, Kylie Capstraw, and Fandre got 2 shots to the line.
Yeah, as you mentioned, a big opportunity missed by Yale. Jenna Clark threw an awesome pass. That was just a great pass. She just wrapped it around 2 Lehigh defenders, but Yale wasn't able to cash in.
And
now Fandre's at the line.
Dalila Eshe, the head coach for Yale, not happy with the call. Fandre misses her first 3 throw, and Lehigh now currently 1 for 4.
Yeah, kind of a sloppy start by Lehigh. A lot of turnovers and, as you mentioned, a bunch of missed free throws.
Second free throw, that's up, and that's good. So 31-28 Lehigh now. And right now Lehigh has only 1 foul compared to Yale's 4. Long pass to McDonald, and she'll try layup, and she'll get the layup and the and 1.
Man, what a pass there. You see that one? That was a great pass. I think that was Clark again. Lehigh tried a little press there, but that pass sort of broke it down, and McDonald has a chance to tie this game now for Yale.
McDonald now, she will take the free throw. That is up, and that is good. Yale 1 for 1 now from the line, and 31-31 all. McQuillan takes up for Lehigh, looks inside, now goes to the corner, kicks to Stemmer, back to O'Brien at the top of the key. Ball goes to Fandre. Fandre looking inside, kicks out to O'Brien, back to Stemmer. Stemmer gets to Fandre, inside now to O'Brien, and bad pass, but goes to McQuillan. She'll take the mid-range jumper, and it is good. 33-31 Lehigh now. Clark will now take it up again for the Bulldogs. Gets a screen from Egger. Clark drives inside, takes a wild layup, but gets the foul call after looked like that Fandre may have kneed her.
Yeah, I thought probably a knee. It didn't look like she got her on the arm or anything, but sort of just bumped her. Another good take there by Clark. She's really attacked in this first half. And it looks like we got a substitution here. Nyla McGill's coming back in the game.
And Glenn Wrigley saying something to the official who made the call, not happy at all with it. Clark's first free throw is good. 33-32 Lehigh now.
Yeah, this last 2 minutes is going to be important here. Very even first half so far.
Her second free throw, that's no good, and Fandrew get the rebound and go to McQuillan. She'll take it up. McQuillan gets to Fandre, top the key. Again, looking inside, and McQuillan gets the ball. She'll kick out to Stemmer. Stemmer pump fakes, drives, kicks out to O'Brien. McQuillan gets the ball inside O'Brien. She will spin. McQuillan now for three. That's up, and that is good. 36-32 Lehigh now. And Clark will now take up again for Yale. Clark gets a screen from Egger. That pick and roll we've seen a lot so far today. McGill gets in now. She'll try drive inside and takes a wild layup, and a foul's called again. And she'll get 2 shots to the line.
Yeah, good job there by McGill to sort of attack. She caught the Lehigh defense sort of out of position there. And she's played really well to start this game. Controlled, efficient, and she's made plays on both ends of the floor.
McGill, her first free throw, that's up, and that is good. She gets the roll there. She'll take her second free throw, and that is good as well. 36-34 now. Ball goes to Sesselman. Sesselman gets to Fandrew, top the key. Ball goes to Stemmer. O'Brien now, cross court. McQuillan now drives inside. Kicks out to Stemmer. Stemmer for three, that's up, and that is no good. And Clark will get the rebound. And she'll look to drive inside and loses the ball, and that'll go Lehigh's way.
Yeah, it looks like she thought she might have gotten fouled there. She sort of has her hands up, but no call. So a turnover there for Yale.
McQuillan take it up for Lehigh. Just under a minute left now. McQuillan gets to Fandre. Fandre drives inside, tries layup, and that is good. 38-34 Lehigh now. Just under 40 seconds left. So they'll go try to look for a 2-for-1. No, they won't. So Lehigh will get the last shot of the quarter. McDonald inside. She'll take the try the layup, and it is good. Gets the roll. 38-36 Lehigh now. McQuillan will get the ball. And Lehigh will get the last shot here. Ball goes to Stemmer. 20 seconds now. Stemmer to O'Brien. O'Brien looking inside. Decides not to take it. Ball goes to McQuillan. McQuillan. She'll pop the three, and she will hit it. 41-36 Lehigh now, and now 3 seconds left. Ball all the way across court to McGill, and that will be a no-good layup, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. Lehigh up 5 going to halftime after a nice offensive outburst to end the second quarter, and a big part of which was by Colleen McQuillan.
Yeah, no, she's been awesome. She's actually had a slow start, coming into this game, but she's been really good today. She's 5 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from 3, which is huge to give Lehigh a boost from beyond the arc. And she's just been really good. She's been making plays for her teammates. She also has 3 assists, a steal, and she's definitely been Lehigh's best player in this first half. On the other side of the ball, for Yale, Jenna Clark has been really good. Not super efficient, but she's been getting her teammates involved. She only has 3 assists, and I say only because it seems like she should have more. A couple missed layups by Yale have contributed to her not having as many assists as I think she should have. She actually made a great pass right at the end of the quarter, but McCann missed an inside opportunity. So pretty even first half, a really good close there by Lehigh, and they have a 5-point lead.
And we will take a break here as it is now halftime. We'll be back in about 10 minutes and some change. But again, a very entertaining first half for both these teams. a lot of offense, a lot of miscues, a lot of everything. And we expect to have a lot of everything going into the second half. Lehigh up 41-36. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the third quarter between Lehigh Mountain Hawks and Yale Bulldogs. And one thing Jay and I were talking about during halftime was that was a little surprising to us was the emergence of Colin McQuillan, who coming into this game was 0 for 8 from beyond the arc, now 3 for 3 tonight, and averaging 2.7 points per game. Now has 13 points so far just after the first half. And I think that's she and her emergence is a big reason why Lehigh is up in this game.
Yeah, no, for sure. She was awesome in that first half. As I mentioned and you mentioned, 5 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3. And you know, she can shoot the ball, so it's really all about confidence. And yeah, she is a big reason why Lehigh is up. As we also talked about, surprisingly, Yale actually only has 4 turnovers compared to Lehigh's 8, which is something that is a little unusual considering Yale had 18 turnovers per game coming into this one. So they've done a good job taking care of the ball. We sort of mentioned that as one of the keys to the game. But despite that, Lehigh has a 5-point lead here.
Yeah, and that's on perfect time because the clock is just about to hit 0. And there's the buzzer, and both teams will now come back out on the floor. And I believe that Yale will be starting off the second half with the ball. And so this will be here's now we're just about to get underway in the third quarter.
Yeah, so Lehigh went on a little run to end the second quarter. So it'll be interesting here to see if Yale can sort of respond and possibly get the lead back.
And let's see what both teams got. I expect to be an entertaining third quarter, and I expect it to continue to be a shootout.
Agreed.
Edgar and Clark laughing as we get underway now, and Clark will once again take it up for Yale. And she calls that play, calmly taking it up. Gets it to McGill inside of Castrol. She misses the mid-range jumper, and it is going to be rebounded by Stemmer. And she will take it for the Mountain Hawks now. She'll get it to Sisselman. Sisselman looks to drive inside, decides to kick it out to Vandre, who will pop a 3 and will hit it. 44-36 Lehigh now. And a nice start to the third quarter. And it's going to be Clark once again taking it up. Not pushing the pace this time around. Egger will set a screen. Capstraw, again, she'll call first screen, will be McDonald. Capstraw drives inside, turns around and is blocked. Sisselman will take it up for Lehigh, and she'll get to Stemmer. Stemmer, now she pushes up, kicks out to McQuillan. She'll take a 3, and she'll miss it. And it will be rebounded by Clark, and she is not unstoppable. Clark will get to Capstraw. She will pop a 3, and she will hit it. Yale Anderson right back, and it's going to be 44-39 Lehigh now. Stemmer, she gets the ball, looks to drive inside, takes a layup, and won't get it, and it's rebounded by McDonald. Clark, she's now pushing the pace this time, gets to McGill, who will take the layup and hit it. Yale now within 3, and Coach Addie Messier is not happy with her team right now, and she is screaming at her players right now, and we're not happy with the way this third quarter has started. And quick timeout there, and I think it'll be 30. It should be 32nd here, and she was pretty fired up there after that layup, and just not happy with Lehigh's defense and the energy Lehigh has brought to the table to start off the third quarter.
100%. Yeah, no, she was pissed. Extremely animated at her players, and I don't think she liked the transition defense there. You know, they sort of had a poor shot attempt on the offensive side, and then didn't really get back. Jenna Clark threw a great pass, though. That was kind of crazy. I thought she was gonna go one way as she went the other, and then a good finish by McGill. And you know, Yale started off strong here. It looked like Lehigh, you know, would maybe extend the lead. They hit an early 3, and they had a couple attempts at extending it, but you know, weren't able to cash in. And now we got a 3-point game again.
And this time it's taking a little longer than I expected. I don't know. I guess it must have been a full. I thought the referee signaled 32nd, but Looks like it's a full timeout, but regardless, we're back now. Both teams are now coming back out on the floor, and let's see what Lehigh has drawn up this time around, and let's see how they respond.
Yeah, you know, it will be interesting to see how they respond to their coach's sort of animation there, because let's see if her sort of, you know, being fired up will go into the play of the players. But yeah, no, this kind of is a long time out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's taking so long exactly, because Lehigh's back out on the floor, but Yale's still talking. I guess they must have just turned into immediate timeout, but now Yale's coming back out. Not sure what took so long there. I'm not sure why the referees didn't get them out of their huddle.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. We heard a whistle and then just sort of nothing went on. They just sort of continued to talk. But we're back now, and Lehigh's going to inbound.
Fandre, she will inbound now. And we'll eventually get started. I'm not sure what's taking so long, but everyone's back on the floor. I'm not sure what they're waiting. Now it looks like we'll get started. Looks like there must have been a longer media timeout than expected. Ball will be inbounded now. Fandra inbound it, and she'll get to McQuillan. And McQuillan trying to cross to McGill, and she almost does, and that's we found McGill now.
Yeah.
Getting a little too physical there, and she'll pick up her first foul.
Yeah, it must have been a blocking foul. I actually thought that was pretty good defense. She picked up her man full court there, and just, I guess, blocking foul, I think.
Fangio will get it now. She'll give it to Sesselman. Sesselman gives it back to O'Brien atop the key, goes inside, and throws it away. Lehigh's been trying to force it inside all day long, and forcing a little bit too much there, and ball goes back to Yale. No other chance to tie it up.
Yeah, another turnover there for Lehigh.
Clark will take it up now. And that's going to be an offensive foul, and that's going to be an illegal screen on Mackenzie Egger, and she trucked her defender, and her coach is not happy with her, but that's going to be a turnover on Yale this time.
Yeah, she just kind of got there too late, I think. She really didn't need to do that. Clark was already by her defender.
Fandre, she'll give it to Stemmer at the top of the key. Ball goes to Sesselman. Sesselman gives it to O'Brien. O'Brien looking, gives it to Fandre. She'll drive inside, and she will kick it out to Sesselman. Ball goes to Stemmer. Back up to McQuillan. Pump fake, drive inside. Layup is up, and she'll get fouled, and it'll be 2 shots in the line for her.
Yeah, great attack there by McQuillan. As we mentioned, she hit a bunch of shots, so her defender had to close out close to her. So she pump fake, ripped through, attacked left, and got the foul call.
McQuillan's first free throw is good, and that foul is number 24, Mackenzie Egger. That's her second of the day, and that's already Yale's third foul of the quarter. Second free throw is up, and that is good this time again. 46-41 Lehigh now. Now Clark will take it back up. So Lehigh with a nice response coming out of the timeouts. Clark drives inside, step back, mid-range jumper is good. 46-43 now Lehigh. Quellen taking it up, gives it to Fandre. Fandre looking inside. She kicks out to Sesselman. Sesselman outside of Fandre. Fandre, she'll take the three, and she'll get fouled. And that's going to be 3 shots in line for her, and that's going to be on number 22, Brennan McDonald.
Yeah, never a good move to foul a 3-point shooter. I don't know, I think maybe she got her on the arm there or something. Definitely no contact at the feet, but I guess she got her on the arm.
She's about a 75% free throw share. Her first free throw is good. 47-43. And that's that. And Yale racking up the fouls to start off this quarter so far. Fandre's second free throw, that's good too.
Yeah, McDonald got taken out for that foul. Coach was not happy. Grace Thibault is now in for her.
Third free throw is off the mark, and that rebound will go Castrol. Clark with it now. She's smiling as she takes above the timeline. She's calling out a play, gives it to Egger. Now to McGill. McGill kicks it to Egger. And that ball is tipped, and that's going to be out on Lehigh. That was tipped by Fandre. And now checking is number 3, Kristen McCann. And she'll be in for, who's she coming in for? And Mackenzie Egger, who illegally subbed out. Should have went to score seal, but did not. But anyways, that ball goes into Clark. Clark. Okay. Looking for a screen, gets it from Thibault. And she loses her defender, and she gets the mid-range jumper. 28-45 Lehigh now. O'Brien looking inside to Fandre, kicks out to McQuillan. Out to Stemmer. Stemmer gets to O'Brien now. O'Brien gets to Sesselman. Should be on the arc. Sesselman through her legs, drives inside, tries layup, and is up and no good. And McGill get the rebound. McGill pushing it now. Kicks it to Clark. She'll take a 3, and she will hit it, and Yale ties the game. And so far, Jenna Clark has been losing all of her defenders. Fangio, she'll take it up. Sesselman, she'll take it now. Ball goes inside, and that's going to be a foul on Grace Thibault, and that's going to be Yale's 5th.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Clark has been on fire. That's 3 shots in a row. She lost her defender on the previous one, and that one she sort of just stepped into a 3 to tie it up for you.
Now, a bunch of substitutions for Lehigh. Pretty much everyone but Stemmer and Fandre, and it'll be Lindsay Wind, Decio Zoto, and Fandre's first free throw is no good. And it'll be Kaylee Van Epps. Her second free throw, that's up, and that is good this time around. 49-48 Lehigh. And Mackenzie Egger will be back in to replace Grace Thibault. Clark will once again get the ball. Clark gets to McGill. McGill looking to drive inside, tries a layup, and it is good. And that Yale gets the lead back, 50-49. Fandre, she'll get it now. And that ball almost stolen. Ozoto kicks to Fandre. Fandre. Now she'll try to drive inside, tries a layup, and is off the mark, and Egger will get the rebound. And wide open is Capstraw beyond the arc, and that is airballed. And I'll go back to Lehigh.
Yeah, she was, Capstraw was wide open there. Lehigh's kind of just getting out hustled, it seems like, to start this third quarter as they've given back the lead.
I would agree. Yale's been pushing up the court, having really good energy. Ball goes inside to Fandre, almost loses it, but gets it back. Fandre gets it to Stemmer. Stemmer back to Van Epps. Van Epps gets to Fandre again, just beyond the arc. Ozoto. Lind. In the corners are Epps. She'll take a 3, and that'll be off the mark and rebounded by Clark. She pushes it. McCann wide open for the layup, and it is good. And Lehigh just getting out-hustled this quarter, and now they're down 3. Ozoto pushing it up now. Looking for 3, decides not to take it. Van Epps in the corner now. Gets to Fandre. Fandre to Lind. Back out to Van Epps. Looking inside now. Won't get, and Ozoto loses the ball, and Clark is going to run with it. And she will get the layup, and Basir not taking a timeout yet, and Lehigh is now down 5. Ozoto calling out a play. Ball goes to Stemmer. Stemmer looking for someone inside, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Bad screen by who's it going to be on? miscommunication. That's going to be it's going to be Kaylee Van Epps. Sorry, no, it's not. It's going to be Jessica Zotto.
Yeah, Lehigh's got to get a timeout. I think they just called one. Just nothing's really gone right in the last 3 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, and just again out hustle, not making the correct plays, and looks like it's immediate timeout this time around, and 3:55 left to go, and Lehigh being outscored by 10 this quarter so far, and Yale saying the energy. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yale up 54-49 over Lehigh after Lehigh just getting out hustled this quarter by a combination of Jenna Clark and Nyla McGill. Both of them have just been pushing the pace and have been successful in it so far. And I'm not sure who's coming out of the timeout, but McGill was actually going to take a seat, which last time she did, Yale got outscored by, I believe, 5 or 6.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. She's played really well. Clark has been really good. Clark hasn't sat the whole game, which really isn't uncommon because she averaged like 38 minutes per game being played coming into this one. But she's full of energy. She's getting rebounds, she's pushing it in transition, finding teammates, and she's also leading the game in scoring with 16.
And now it looks like we're now coming at a timeout. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know why it's taking so long. But now we are in cap draw. She'll inbound it to Clark. And Yale's going to get this ball coming out of the media timeout. And Egger, she'll set a screen. Clark for 3 and off this time around. It'll be rebounded by Stemmer. And she's pushing it up now. Looks to go inside. Can't find anyone. McQuillan inside now. Kicks out to Lind. Lind pump fakes. Drives and loses her footing. And who's going to get the ball? It's going to be Capstraw. And she'll take it to Egger, who she falls on the floor now. And that's going to get to Clark. Capstraw, she'll take a 3. And she'll not make it. Sisselman with the rebound. And she's trying to push it up the floor. Looks inside to Lind. Lind will try to layup, and she'll get fouled. Now it'll be on number 24, Mackenzie Egger, and that's going to be her 3rd foul. And I'm wondering if she might get pulled here because she's now officially in foul trouble.
Yeah, she's in foul trouble. The contact must have been on the non-shooting arm of Lind because she blocked that clean.
First free throw by her is good. The eye now back to within 4. And Clark has not sat down yet this game, and Lynn makes her 2nd free throw, and now Lehigh back within 3. So Capstraw and Clark missing a pair of 3s there, which could have definitely pushed the needle a little bit more. Clark now gets a screen from Egger. She kicks out to Capstraw. Capstraw looking inside, can't find anyone. Clark now again calling for another screen. And looks like a step back three, decides against it, gets to McCann in the corner. Inside Egger. Egger drives inside, takes a layup, and is good. Yale back up by 5 now. McQuillan pushing the pace, drives inside, tries to layup, and is no good, and rebounded by Lynn. And now Clark again pushing it up and kicks it to Capstraw. Capstraw back to Egger. Egger, she drives inside now, and she loses the ball, and it'll stay with Yale.
And it looked like a block there by McQuillan, as looks like McGill's coming back in the game for Yale, and O'Brien for Lehigh.
And looks like it'll be Capstraw inbounding it for Yale. And looks like Sesselman's bleeding a little bit, so the trainer is just going to bandage that up. And looks like Egger, she's coming back in now, and she'll come in for, or no, she's not. Looks like the official said no, you're not. Looks like she'll get in, I guess, next stoppage. Capstraw gets to Clark. Clark, she drives inside, tries to layup, and up and under is good. Wow. And Yale now with their largest lead of the day at 7. Sesselman now taking it up. She gets it to Lovett. Lovett looking to drive inside, kicks out to McQuillan. McQuillan with the mid-range jumper. That is up, and that is no good. And rebounded by Capstraw. Clark now pushing it again. She takes a step back mid-range jumper, and that is good. Wow. Now Lehigh down by 9, and it's been the Jenna Clark show in the third quarter. Sesselman. She's looking inside, doesn't find anyone. Now she drives inside herself, tries layup, and it is good. Lehigh back to within 7, 60-53 Yale now. Clark now taking it up. Clark gets a screen from Egger, kicks out to, Capstraw. Capstraw. She looks to drive inside, and she takes a wild layup, no good. McGill trying to get the rebound. She gets it again and blocked this time, and it'll go to Sesselman. Sesselman. And that's going to be a foul on McGill, and that's going to be her second foul, and that'll be I believe that'll be a 1-and-1 for Lehigh. I'm sorry, that should be 2 shots in the line for Lehigh, I believe. Yep, 2 shots.
Yeah, looks like they're in the bonus plus here. A lot of fouls by Yale in the third.
Sesselman's first free throw is good, gets the roll. Lehigh now down by 6, and no substitutions for either team. And one thing that's amazed me so far is how Caitlin Clark just does not look tired, even though she's played the entire game.
Yes, she is not tired as that free throw goes.
That free throw is also good. Lehigh now is now down by 5 once again. Clark now calling out a play, gets to Capstraw. McCann. Capstraw looking to drive inside, tries a layup, and it is no good, and rebounded by Stemmer. And Stemmer now pushing up the court. Gets to Lovett. Lovett in the corner for Sesselman. She takes a 3 and misses it. But rebound goes to Fandre. Kicks out to Stemmer. She'll take the 3, and she will hit it. Lehigh now down by 2 with 40 seconds left to go, and Yale will take a timeout this time.
Yeah, huge shot there for Stemmer. She had sort of been struggling a little bit in this game, but a really big shot there to cut it to 2.
And Lehigh now down by only 2 now, 36.8 left to go, and we'll take a break. We'll take a break too. 38.8 left to go in the third quarter. Lehigh down by 2. We'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yale up 60-58, and Yale was up by 9 at one point in this quarter, but a 7-0 run by the Mountain Hawks has brought them back to within 2.
Yeah, definitely a much-needed run to keep this close heading to the fourth.
Clark will get the ball. She'll just let it roll, and she'll pick it up. Capstraw gets it top the key. McGill looking inside doesn't get anyone. Clark now gets it. O'Brien on her. She'll look to drive inside. She kicks out to McCann. McCann, she pump fakes. She drives inside and is blocked by O'Brien, and she gets the ball. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball goes to Stemmer. Stemmer calling out a play. 10 seconds now. Stemmer gets a screen from Fandre. Ball goes to Fandre this time. She'll go inside to O'Brien, and it's going to be a foul on Yale. No shot, but it's going to be 2 shots in line for O'Brien.
Yeah, it looks like the Yale defender kind of just got there a little late, was trying to take the charge. And Lehigh could potentially tie it up here at the line.
And that's a blocking foul on Jenna Clark, and O'Brien now with 2 shots to the line. Her first free throw is good. And she now has a chance to tie the game. Her second free throw is up, and that is also good. 60 all now, and a 9-0 run from Lehigh makes the game all tied up. There's currently 1.8 seconds left, and looks like it'll be well, he from McGill is no good, and we are all tied at 68 into the fourth quarter. So, once again, another entertaining quarter from both teams. It was the Jenna Clark show for a good portion of it, but after that, towards the end of it, it became an all-team effort Lehigh show. And hold on, Jaden, we're coming for a landing in the fourth quarter. 60-60 all heading into the final quarter of play. You're not going to want to miss this one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 60-60 all in the fourth quarter between Yale and Lehigh, and it was once again just an offensive show from both teams. In particular, from Yale's Jenna Clark, who we said coming in this game was easily the best offensive player on this team, and she has shown it tonight.
Yeah, she's definitely the featured player, and she just showed why. A bunch of great shots she's made tonight.
Ball goes into Fandre. Fandre gets to Sesselman. Sesselman spins, drives inside, tries a layup, and will get it. Lehigh gets the lead back, 62-60. Clark will once again take it up, who is not sat down for a single second of this game. Lovett on her. Ball goes to Capstraw. Capstraw inside to McGill. Spins and almost loses the ball. Gets it back. McCann for the three and misses it. Rebound goes to Lovett, and that will be a foul on Lehigh. Wow.
Yeah. Good hustle there by McGill. She's kind of been torturing Lehigh on the glass the whole night. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I would agree with that foul call.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. It looked like that Lovett got the ball, but regardless, it's Yale basketball. Clark looking to drive inside, and Thibault falls down. McGill with the ball now. She's looking to go to Thibault. She spins, tries to layup, and it is no good, and Fangio get the rebound. Thibault and McDonald both had rough nights, to say the least. Ball goes inside to O'Brien. O'Brien takes a mid-range jumper, and it is good. 64-60 Lehigh now. Clark now with the ball. Clark looks to drive inside on Lovett and is blocked by Lovett, but who's going to get it? It's going to be Thibault with the rebound. Ball is stolen by Stemmer, and she will push it up now. Let's see what happens here. Stemmer gives it to Sesselman. Sesselman looks inside, can't find anyone. Sells it down, step back. She will give it to Fandre. Fandre inside to O'Brien. She will try layup, and it is no good, and rebounded by McGill. McGill, she's pushing it up now. And she will have to take it out, and she'll just give it back to Clark. Some substitutions for both teams look like are about to happen at the next stoppage. Clark, screened by Thibault. Clark almost loses the ball. Gets to Capstraw. Capstraw takes the layup, and it's no good. But she gets another wide open layup, and Liel now within two. It looks like again another miscommunication by the Mountain Hawks. Fandre now with the ball. Fandre gets to Sesselman. Sesselman looking inside. Ball goes to O'Brien. O'Brien goes to Stemmer in the corner. She will take a three, and it'll be off the mark, and it'll go to Clark, and not a great shot selection there. She cross-court passed. Capstraw gets it now. Ball goes to Clark. And Clark calling out a play. Gets a screen from Capstraw. Capstraw, she'll take a three, and she will miss it. Ball rebounded by Sesselman. Sesselman being defended by McGill heavily here. Wow. And she needs to get some help. And who took a timeout? Wow, Messier took a timeout there, and kind of a shame because she was just about to get it out.
Yeah, she kind of passed it away as the timeout came in. Yeah, pretty solid defense there by Yale. Lehigh up 2.
And we'll take a break. We'll take a break here. Lehigh up 64-62 with 6:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 64-62 Lehigh. Sessamon will inbound it. And she's calling out a play. Again, not sure what's particularly taking so long here. It seems like every time coming out of timeout, each team's staying on for about 30 seconds before they can actually play.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It is pretty funny though.
I mean, I think they have to get permission from one of the media guys at the other scores table, because I think we're still in media timeout because of ESPN Plus.
Yeah, that would make sense, because this game is being streamed on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, and they're definitely taking their time getting out of commercial break. I'm a little surprised that they haven't gotten out of it yet, because this is a little excessive. Like, it feels. It looks like. It looks like soon now. As Enter Sandman's playing in the background. And anytime, there we go. Now Sesame will inbound it. And she'll get to Fandre. Fandre now gives it to Sesselman. Sesselman back to Linda at the top of the key. Ball goes to McQuillan. McQuillan will drive inside. Spin, layup, up, and just off. And it'll be rebounded by Clark. Clark now calling out a play. Clark looking, gives it to McDonald. Goes back to Clark, almost thrown over her head, but luckily able to get it. Clark. Dribbling. Look, tries to take a step back, doesn't. Goes in for a layup, and it is no good. And who's going to be rebounded by it? It's going to be rebounded by Capstraw. And, or Egger. She probably should have been called for a walk there. I'm a little surprised it wasn't called. Ball goes to Capstraw. Capstraw. Step back three, up, and airballed.
Yeah, tough shot there. And they had time on the shot clock, so not the best shot selection.
Fandre now with the ball. Fandre gives it to Sesame at the top of the key. She calls out a play. Ball goes inside of Fandre. She'll try layup, and she'll get fouled. She'll get 2 shots to the line.
Yeah, good cut there by Fandre. Good pump fake to get her defender in the air. As Stemmer is going to come back into the game. Kind of a slow start to this fourth quarter after so much offense in the first 3. Only 6 points combined to start.
Her first free throw is no good, and it's been an offensive show, but both teams look like they've tightened up their defenses, and it's showing.
Yeah, maybe both teams are a little tired too.
Perhaps. Her second free throw is good this time. 65-62 Lehigh now. O'Brien Shulchek in for Fandre. Ball going to Clark, and who is, again, not set for a single minute of this game. Clark looking inside, gets to McGill. McGill pump fakes, tries a layup, and she'll get fouled to get 2 shots to the line.
Yep.
That'll be foul on Anella Stemmer.
Yeah, good aggressive move there by McGill. It seemed like Stemmer kind of played off her maybe a little too much, gave her too much space.
Her first free throw is no good.
Yeah, free throws become very important, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they do.
So every miss is key.
Her second free throw, that's also no good, and that's going to be rebounded by who's it going to go to? It's going to go Lehigh. Body's on the floor now, and I couldn't really see who it went off of, but official closest to the play said it went off of Yale.
Yeah, I thought it probably did go off of Yale. So
Ball goes to O'Brien. O'Brien gives it to McQuillan. McQuillan crosses up McGill, and she'll get a layup, and is up and is good. Wow, what a move by Kai McQuillan. Lay up by 5 now. Ball goes to Egger. Egger, she'll drive inside, and it is blocked by Lynn and goes to O'Brien. And she'll get it to McQuillan, who pushes up court. McQuillan in the corner for Stemmer. Stemmer for 3. It is good! Lehigh up by 8, and Yale needs to call a timeout. What a sequence there for Colleen McQuillan.
Yeah, that was awesome. We've really seen Lehigh's defense here in this fourth quarter. They've had a couple great blocks, and McQuillan found Stemmer in the corner for the open three, and just another big shot there by Stemmer.
And that's a big momentum swing for the Mountain Hawks, and they now have their largest lead of the day at 8. And a great start of the fourth quarter for them, outscoring Yale by 8 so far, with 4:49 left to go. One thing they've done so far is they've shut down Jenna Clark.
Yeah, they've tightened the defense on her, and you know, as I mentioned, I think the blocks inside have been key, honestly. You know, those blocks are kind of setting up transition opportunities for Lehigh. And Yale only has 2 points in the first 5 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, which is the surprising thing, considering that they were scoring pretty much at will through the first 3, and the fact that just Jenna Clark was able to just push the pace and do whatever she wanted. But I'm kind of wondering now, like how we talked about earlier, how there might be some fatigue, and she hasn't sat at all this game, and you gotta wonder if that's starting to catch up.
Yeah, it might be. You know, she's still playing controlled and pretty well, but it seems like she's kind of passing a little more to her teammates in the fourth quarter than she was in the first 3. And honestly, I think she needs to try to look to score here if Yale wants to come back here. And interesting enough, she's actually not taking up the ball on this possession.
Yeah, you would be correct. This time it'll be Kylie Capstraw. She's looking to get it to Clark, and she does. Stemmer on her. Clark tries to cross up Stemmer. Clark driving inside, kicks it out. Egger for 3. That is up, and it is no good. And rebound by Stemmer, and she's going to push it up. Ball goes to Lynn, and she loses the ball. She would have had a wide open layup if she handled it.
Yeah, that's kind of a missed opportunity there for Lehigh.
Clark takes up again, and she's not trying to push up as quickly as she did earlier. Clark. She'll take a step back 3, and it is no good. Rebounded by McQuillan. She'll push it up. Tries to go inside, decides against it. Gives it to O'Brien. O'Brien, Stemmer. Pump fake. Drives inside. Looking for a layup, but she'll get fouled, and she'll get 2 at the line.
Yeah, nice hesitation move there by Stemmer. She faked the 3, drove inside, and then she faked again, and then continued further to get the foul.
Now, Fandre and Lovett will check in for Lehigh in favor of Lynn and Sesselman. And honestly, Sesselman, I thought, had a quietly good run when she was out there.
Yeah, she was definitely playing well.
Stemmer's first 3 throw is good. Lehigh now with their largest lead of the day at 9. And she's about to take her second free throw. That is up, and that is also good. Lehigh up by 10 now, 72-62 with about 4 minutes left. Clark takes it up. Gives it to Capstraw. Capstraw gets to Egger. And it's tipped by Lovett and stolen by her. And she's got a layup, and it is up, and it is good. And no foul called, and I think both of us were a little surprised there.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be an and 1.
Ball goes to Clark, drives inside, gets layup, and gets the and 1.
There's the and 1. Yeah, that was a nice hesitation move. She kind of faked the pass to a teammate, and then she drove inside.
One possession too late, but McCann will check in for Egger, and Clark will get 1 more at the line.
Yeah, look for Yale to maybe bring some pressure off of a make here.
That free throw is up and good from Clark, and Sesson will check back in for Lovett.
And here they come with the press. Down 9.
McQuillan gets the ball and almost stolen by Clark. Ball goes to Fandre now. Fandre defended by McGill. She'll get it to Stemmer. Stemmer gives it to Fandre. Fandre, well, goes to system at the top of the key. Looking inside to McQuillan, she'll get fouled. And who's that going to go on? That's beyond Grace Level. That's her 4th, and one more, and she's done.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have called a foul there. That was kind of close.
Ball tip, and McQuillan not able to establish herself, and that's going to be a turnover for Lehigh, and Yale with the ball back.
Yeah, good defense there by Thibault, even though she picked up her 4th foul.
Clark will pick it up. Clark, screen by Capstraw. Ball goes to Capstraw now. She'll give it to Clark. Clark with the 3. That is going to be no good, and that's going to go back to Yale. McCann with the rebound. Clark with the crossover of Fandre. She'll try a layup, and she'll get fouled. And shoot with 2 shots to the line.
Yeah, she's in full attack mode now. Try to cut this lead down. A nice crossover, and then absorb the contact there and get 2 free throws.
Her first 3 throws up, and that is good. And she now currently has 24 points in the day. Solid 24 with a chance for now 25. And she gets it. Again, the Jenna Clark show for the Yale Bulldogs, now down by 8. My apologies, 7. Now, heavy pressure from Yale. Lehigh trying to push it up. They across the timeline, they do. Ball goes to McQuillan. McQuillan drives inside, gets to O'Brien, who gets fouled.
And that's it. That's it for Thibault, I think. That's going to be her 5th.
Yep.
Yale foul on number 20, Grace Thibault. That is her 5th personal foul.
And now Mackenzie Egger will check in for her. And now Whitney Lynn will check in for Lehigh once O'Brien takes the free throw.
At the line for Lehigh, Megan O'Brien.
Her first 3 throws up, and that is no good. And who's checking? And is anyone going to check in? No. Looks like Coach Messier wants to wait. O'Brien's second free throw, that's up, and that is off, but rebound by Fandre. Oh, there's going to be a foul call on Fandre over the back.
Yeah, the official's right next to us here, so I don't want to speak too loudly, but I don't like that call at all.
Yeah.
She did not go over her back actually at all. She just reached over her, and she's tall, so she's allowed to reach over as long as she doesn't make contact, and she definitely did not make contact there. But, you know, big call there because now Yale's got 2 free throws to potentially cut it to 5.
Capstraw's first 3 throw is good, and that's a big 2 misses from O'Brien there.
Yeah, no, Lehigh has missed some free throws in this game, and it's cost them.
Yale on a 7-0 run, and now an 8-0 run. Now Yale down by 5. After Lehigh going up by 12. And Lovett will get the ball here. She'll get it to McQuillan. McQuillan calling out a play. Ball goes to Stemmer. Stemmer for 3 is up, and it is good. Ella Stemmer with the stopper there and puts Lehigh back up by 8. But with just over 2 minutes left. Clark, step back, mid-range jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Lind, and that ball goes to McQuillan. Ball goes to Stemmer now. Gets above the timeline. Stemmer gets it back to McQuillan at the top of the key. Calling for a screen, gets to Fandre. Fandre. Ball goes to Lovett. Lovett kicks out to Fandre in the corner. Egger on her. Fandre. Ball goes to Lovett. Just beyond the arc. Lovett. Crossover. Spin move. Inside layup. And that is going to be a jump ball. And who's that going to go to? It's going to go to Yale.
Wow, great defense there by Clark. She stuck with her the whole way, had her body in front, and then just stripped her at the end.
1:42 left to go. Clark making impacts on both ends, and she's smartly just letting the ball roll up, and no one's defending her. And almost a walk there, but not. McGill trying to drive inside. Spinning layup, that's up, and that is good. Wow, what a layup by her. And now Yale down by 6, and ball almost stolen, but Fandre gets it. Fandre, she'll settle it. Egger on her. Ball goes to Stemmer. Stemmer, Lovett. Ball goes to Fandre, top of the key, and that's going to be a foul on Egger, and that's going to be her 4th foul.
Yeah, that almost looked like an intentional foul. She just totally reached in there. And now it's going to come down to free throws. You know, Lehigh struggled from the line as we've mentioned. So definitely key free throws here, and you got to be able to make free throws if you want to close out games.
Fandre, she'll get 2 shots to the line. That first free throw's up, and that is good. Lehigh now up by 7 now.
Yeah, big make there. She was only 5 for 9 in this game before that one.
Fandre, her second free throw, that's up, and that is also good. Lehigh now up 79-71 with 1:13 left to go. Ball goes into Clark. Clark being defended by McQuillan. Goes to the corner for McGill. McGill dribbles. Looking inside, kicks it out. McCann, she'll take a 3. It's up and it is no good. Rebounded by Fandre. And she'll get fouled by Egger, and that's going to be it for her. That's her 5th, and she'll be done for the game.
Yeah, good strong rebound there by Fandre. Yale got a good look there with McCann for 3. She just missed it, though.
Perhaps they won in the hands of Jenna Clark, but she was not an option on that play.
Yeah, it looked like Lehigh went into like a bit of a zone there. Interesting defensive look, possibly to make someone else shoot it besides Clark.
Fandre's first 3 throws up, and that is good. So on the strip right now, 3 for 3.
Yep, huge free throws.
And she is now currently up to 18 in this game. Her second free throw, that's up, and that is also good. Lehigh up by 10, 81-71. Clark pushes it up and turns around, gives it to Capstraw. Capstraw for 3. That is no good. It's rebounded by McQuillan. McQuillan taking it above the timeline, almost loses the ball. Gets to Stemmer, and she'll be fouled by McGill. And that's going to be McGill's 3rd foul.
Yeah, another good look there for Yale. But they're just not really cashing these 3-point attempts. That one was a good shot. It just kind of went in and out.
Now Fabine Eggenschwiller will check in for Grayson Lovett, and Stemmer's first 3 throw is good. Lehigh now up by 11, 82-71. Her second free throw is also good, now up by 12, matching largely the day, and Yale will take a timeout.
Yeah, those 2 free throws should about do it. Stemmer's definitely the right person you want to have at the line. She shot, I think, 4 free throws today, and they all have looked really, really good, I'd say.
I mean, shooting is her specialty, and her shooting has been cooked up very, very well. As everyone says, hold up, let her cook. Right. And again, 19 points. I'd say she's cooked up a pretty good meal.
Yeah, she's been really good in this second half. She has 4 threes in the day, and 3 of them have come. I think 3 of them have been in the 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, my bad. 2 of them have been in the 4th. 1 was at the very end of the 3rd. So she shot the ball really well in the second half. And clutch free throw shooting by Lehigh. 6 for 6 from the line in the last 3 trips to put this game away.
Jenna Clark will inbound to McCann. McCann just gives it to Clark. Clark defended. Clark double now. McCann gets it. Fakes. Mid-range jumper up, and that is good. That ends the drought for the Bulldogs. Fandre inbounded, and Stemmer will get immediately fouled by number 23, Lola Lesmond. And once again, Stemmer will get 2 at the line, and 32.4 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're fouling Stemmer there.
I think my bet is that they're probably thinking foul as soon as someone gets the ball. Stemmer's free throw, that's up, and that's no good.
Classic announcer jinx.
Yeah, really. Stemmer, her second free throw, that's up, and that is good. Gets the roll. And Yale with another timeout. Or who took it, actually? Yale took it. Yeah, Yale took it. And this will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Lehigh up by 11, and mathematically speaking, the chances are heavily in Lehigh's favor right now.
Yeah, Yale's going to need nothing, a little miracle here. They're going to need, a couple threes and a couple steals. Because it takes 6 to 7 seconds to even bring the ball up. So they're definitely going to need a quick 3 and then some turnovers. they want to make this competitive down the stretch here.
Let's see if it does get competitive. Jenna Clark will inbound it, and again, she has been contained heavily this quarter. Clark immediately gets it. She takes a three and doesn't even hit the rim. But McGill gets the rebound. She'll take a fadeaway layup, and it's good. Fandro inbound it, and Lehigh takes a timeout this time.
Yeah, I think they want to advance the ball here.
I don't know if you can, though, actually.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too, but then Yale took one and they inbounded it up there.
Yeah, maybe they do want to inbound the ball. But interesting strategy there. But Yale has one thing that's gone their way this half has been the boards. I feel like they've definitely got a lot of offensive rebounds.
For sure, no, I agree. Especially from McGill, I'd say. Coming into this game, she's only a guard and she's not super tall, but she's a great rebounder. Coming into this game, she had averaged 8 rebounds per game, and she definitely has a bunch today, especially on the offensive glass.
Now Fandra inbound it for the Mountain Hawks. Ball goes into McQuillan, and she'll get immediately fouled by Clark. Someone's screaming out travel, but I'm not sure if the foul occurred before the shot or I'm sorry, I'm not sure if the foul occurred before the travel, but regardless, it's Kylie McQuillan will get 2 shots to the line.
Yeah, it kind of just looks like she lost her footing there a little bit, but the ref called a foul.
She is a career 50% free throw shooter. Her first 3 throw is good, though. 85-75, lead back to double digits. Kaylee Van Epps will check in for the Mountain Hawks. Her second free throw is also good. 86-75 now. And honestly, for Lehigh, it's been the Colleen McQuillan show today.
Yeah, no, she's been awesome.
Up to 19 points now. Clark pushes it up. Tries a layup. It is off the mark, and that's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go Lehigh's way, I believe, this time around. Yep. It'll be a Lehigh ball, and nice positioning there from Kaylee Van Epps, and looks like Leah Fandra will inbound the ball for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, you gotta love the hustle by McGill. I mean, her team's down 11. There's 20 seconds left, and she's still fighting for every rebound. She flew in from like the 3-point line there to try to get that one, as the ref is sort of mopping a wet spot.
And McGill will check out, and Lesman will check in. And Fandro inbound. Who's the ball going to go to? It's going to go to McQuillan, and she will get fouled almost immediately. 18.1 seconds left to go. And
the game's pretty much over now, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. And it's only 7:52 actually, which this game actually occurred in a pretty short amount of time. And now number 10, Katie Hurt will check in for Kaylee Van Epps, and number 0, Juliana Wimet looks like she was waiting to check in, probably most likely for McQuillan. McQuillan's first free throw is good. Lehigh out now by 12. Her second free throw, that's up, and that is good as well. And Lovett and Whitmet will check in for both McQuillan and Stemmer, and Clark. She will eventually pick up the ball. Yes, Lovett on her. Clark, she drives in, kicks it out. McCann, she tries a fadeaway jumper. That's no good. And rebounded by Hurt. And looks like that Lovett will. I'm sorry, that's not Lovett. That's going to be Whitmet will get fouled, and she'll get 2 at the line. And 8 seconds left, and it looks like they're just prolonging the inevitable here. The Bulldogs are.
Yeah, I don't know why they're continuing to foul. They should probably just let Lehigh run out the clock.
Lind will check in now for Fandre, and Kaylin Clark still not taking a seat. No, even though the game's pretty much over, she will not take a seat. Wimet's first free throw is up and good. Now Lehigh with their largest lead of the day at 14, 89-75. Wimet's second free throw is up, and that is also good. Now up 90-75 with 8 seconds left. Clark will let the ball roll. She'll pick it up. Ball goes back to Clark again. She will kick it out. Lesman for 3. That is up, and that is no good. And Lehigh Mountain Hawks fly high with a big win over the Yale Bulldogs, 90-75, to stay undefeated and move to 4-0. And what an offensive showing here from the Lehigh Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, you mentioned it. What an offensive showing. The game was really in the balance. Lehigh was actually down 60-51 at one point, which is kind of crazy. And since that point, they went on a 39-15 run. So they closed really strong. That fourth quarter, they outscored Yale 30-15, and definitely a good win for them to stay undefeated.
And and before the game we said this was a benchmark game for the Mountain Hawks, and they beat a good Ivy League team, and they have a lot of confidence moving into their next game. And speaking of which, our next game we broadcasting is actually tomorrow, where I'll be on the mic along with Jackson Cramp and CJ Bodner for Lee Loft, the football game. And don't look at the records, don't look at the statistics. It's always an exciting matchup, and we'll be really excited to bring you that game. Meanwhile, the next game for the women's basketball team will be on November 22nd against Marist College in Savannah, Georgia. So they'll make a trip all the way down to the Peach State, and we'll hopefully celebrate a win over Thanksgiving dinner on the next day. But for now, our pre-Thanksgiving broadcast is over with and done, and we had a great time tonight, and we'll bring you Lee Loft tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight, Jaden. I don't know if I will. I don't know if you are either.
Yeah, I'm super excited for tomorrow. I won't be broadcasting it, but I will be attending in person. Alex is gonna do a great job with Jackson, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It really will be.
I completely agree with you, Jaden. Best analysis of the night. From our Spawn color commentator, Jaden Yohai and Malik Eskin. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow at 11:45.